A guy with a scarf has a question for Chris Redmond. What are the traits and skills to get hired in our industry in 2026?
It's a great question, Carlo. Thanks for asking me. There's a few points that I'd like to respond to on that. The first one is to recognize that the game of hiring has changed, and AI and automation, in my opinion, are not expediting better processes. They're actually polluting what in reality was antiquated processes anyway. And in many instances, what I hear from the market, from the human capital side of our industry, is that they're breaking them. The second point is that job hunting, in the context that I've just described, is a demoralizing, thankless task. Making applications where you're making applications into a black hole where many times you don't get a response and you don't know what your position on that competitive horizon is extremely demoralizing. I'm a huge advocate, as you know, Carlo, of job farming. And what that means is taking all of the followers that you've got on LinkedIn and making sure that you're farming and harvesting the capital associated to all of those connections. Remember, none of them are an accident. You've either accepted them or they've either accepted you. I always say to people, take the number of connections that you've got. Imagine how big the room would have to be to put all of those connections into it. And if you had 10 seconds a day with all of those people, what would you say to them to stay front of mind with the expertise and ambitions that you've got? The next thing that I'd say is productize yourself. Build a narrative around where you've come from, where you are, where you want to go, and don't forget to think about what you've really loved, because if you set that as the North Star for the chapter of your career that you're trying to engineer, then the chances are you're going to gravitate towards roles that you are going to really enjoy and therefore be fantastic at. Final point is likability and speaking positively. If you go in with years of experience but speak in a polluted way about where the industry is going, then that's going to put people off. Likability is the most under-discussed aspect of what hiring managers consider when they're making a decision.